Well, good afternoon, everybody. This is Jim Hovland, your Edina Mayor. It is Wednesday, April 7, 2021, and this is the Mayor's Minute. You know, folks, about a year ago, we were anticipating a surge in cases as we started to learn more about COVID-19, how it was going to affect people, how it was spreading in not only Edina, but our state, across the country, and around the world. Now, here we are a year later. We think we've got the characteristics of COVID figured out. We've got some efficacious vaccines in place that are helping us. And now we're seeing another variant, a couple of different variants come onto the scene. One that's really hit Minnesota strong is a variant called the B117. And that's a very different virus than the COVID-19 virus that we were dealing with over the last year. It seems to be spreading much faster. It's got increased clinical severity. And we're starting to see younger adults hospitalized in larger numbers than we've ever seen before with COVID-19, which is largely due to the, I think, impressive vaccination coverage that we've had on adults 65 or older. That's kept them from being really adversely impacted by this B117 variant. We're in this metaphorical foot race with this virus, the speed of vaccination versus the speed of spread of B117, which has become the most dominant source of COVID-19 in our state. There are simply too many Minnesotans not protected by prior infection or vaccination to deal with this in an effective way other than the traditional methods that we've been using to try to protect ourselves. We got a community that's worn down and weary by COVID-19. We're starting to see people behave as more and more folks are vaccinated, like we're getting back to normal. And we've got a relaxation of mitigation strategies in place. All of that has created an atmosphere where there's a condition for rapid growth on B117, and it's very, very dangerous. Our public health staff has seen clusters of cases in the past 2 weeks with B117 that would not have been clusters last fall. The speed in which the variant moves is stunning, and we expect April will be a very hard month for us. We are just so close to success, and now is not the time to let down your guard. Just because something is permissible does not mean it is advisable. We know that vaccines are our exit strategy. So as we prepare for that exit, we need to make sure that as few of our neighbors as possible get COVID in the coming weeks. With the variant cases surging, stay vigilant and focus on limiting time in crowded places and indoor spaces with close contact. Remember to wear that mask that covers your nose and your mouth. I see more and more people getting sloppy about the mask and have it covering their mouth but not their nose. Make sure that it fits snugly on your face without any gaps, and use a double layer if you can of washable material, and make sure that you keep it as clean as possible. So be careful. Don't take chances with your neighbors, your coworkers, your friends, if you're a student, with your classmates. Stay home if you don't feel good. Get tested for COVID-19. That's critical. Regular testing is so important, especially with the variants that are spreading so much faster than COVID-19 in its original form. And make sure to get vaccinated as soon as you're eligible. I know that getting signed up doesn't necessarily guarantee you getting vaccinated, but be diligent about staying with the processes that are in place to try to make sure you can get your vaccination as soon as you can. Whether that's at your doctor's office, your local pharmacy, a state-run vaccine site, or one of the clinics in the Bloomington Public Health System. I urge everyone to do so. Try to get vaccinated. If you've not already done so, sign up online at mn.gov/vaccine connector, mn.gov/vaccine connector, or call 833-431-2053. This tool will connect you to vaccine appointments as they become available. This will include the newly announced Max vaccination site at the Minnesota State Fairgrounds, which is focusing on vaccinating residents in underserved communities with high social vulnerability scores. We control our own destiny in this pandemic. Stay vigilant, be kind to one another, be cautious, be careful. We're not through this yet. This is Jim Hovland. This is your Edina Mayor's Minute. Stay strong, and we'll get through this together. Thank you.